Greetings, Greywitch here. Today we're going to do a garage tour. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I've come up with quite a few new cars and stuff like that in my garages, so let's check it out. Now this first garage is going to be mainly full of muscle cars. That has really become my main thing in this game, is muscle cars, sports classics, stuff like that. So I've got quite a collection. Now the first one's a Bravado Rat-Truck. Really dig that truck. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of good options for it. Can make it look a lot of different styles. I dig the old style. Same here with the Vapid Slamvan. Another old classic looking truck. I call this one Greywitch, so I like that purple color on it. Next to that, got the Declasse Tampa. Now I had the weaponized version of this vehicle, but I just realized that I liked the clean version much more, so I had to sell that one off. Next to that is my all-time favorite racing muscle car, the Vapid Blade. I love this car. Great handling, great everything. It is my #1 racing car for muscle. Next to that, the Albany Hermes. I'm really glad that they put this car in the game. It's just really sick look. Looks like the Mercury. It's totally awesome. I love that vehicle. Now next to that is the Vapid Hotknife. Now, a subscriber told me about a glitch that you can use to get rid of the fenders. Ever since that, this car looks 10 times better than I ever thought it would. Love that tip. Second floor of the same garage, we're still on muscle cars. And now we have the Albany Buccaneer. It's a really cool car you can get for free off the street, or you can customize it at Benny's, throw all kinds of money into it. It looks awesome. Next to that, the Declasse Saber Turbo. There's another one you can get for free off the street. Take to Benny's, throw a bunch of money into it, and make it look really awesome. Now one that I wish they'd made for Benny's is this one right here, the Imponte Phoenix. Dig this car. Wish there was more you could do with it, but you can get it for free off the street, which is cool. But it's also a really cool car, fun to drive. Another free one off the streets, this one right here, the Imponte Ruiner. Another great car. Lots of stuff you can do to it. Love that hood. One of the coolest hoods in the game. Now I like this car because a friend of mine had this in high school and it was a pretty cool car. It's the Willard Faction. The one he had was the Buick Regal. It's a very infamous car. Dig that one a lot. Plus that paint job I got on is pretty sick too. It's like black chrome. Now here's my Imponte Dukes, because you gotta have a Dukes. I mean, it's just the rule of owning muscle cars. And then next to that is the Declasse Yosemite, which I have done up like the farm truck, because I am a huge fan. Love the show. It's awesome. Now my third floor, now we're into my sports classics. And the first one here, you probably easily recognize, is the Imponte Deluxo. Got my DeLorean. It's very cool. Dig driving that car a lot. Hover mode is a nightmare, but every other part of it's pretty cool. Then next to that I got the Ocelot Stromberg. Another cool car. I hope, and I'm keeping this just because I'm hoping that we're going to get more stuff in the water side of GTA Online, but probably not, so I might end up selling that one. Then one of my favorite all-time sports classics, the Grotti Turismo Classic, the Ferrari F40. Awesome car. It's just awesome. Next to that, another great Ferrari, Grotti GT500. Sweet. Love this car. Those are probably two of my favorite ones that I have right now. But next to that, I have another great sports classic, which is the Viseris, which is based on the Ford Pantera, which is just a sick car. You just love that car. It's awesome. And then another really sweet looking one, the Dewbauchee Rapid GT. This one is just, oh, I love this one. I know I'm gushing over the whole sports classics, but these are the cars that I really love. And they're just awesome. And then finally for this part, the Annis Silvestra, which is a really cool, it's becoming mainly my daily driver. I'm having a lot of fun driving that car. Now we're in my sports classics continued, and these are some of the ones that you can get free off the street. This one here is the Manana, or Manana, however you want to pronounce it. It's a big boat Cadillac looking thing, but I love it. It's fun to drive, and it's free. And there's some cool mods for it. Next to that is the Vapid Peyote. Now I did have the other top, the hardtop version, but I switched it out and did it exactly the same way as I had the other version, because I like the classic convertible look better. It's just, it goes better with what I'm doing. And I did sell my Tornado, but I did replace it with another one. So I made this one look more like the one from Fast and Furious kind of thing going on. But, you know, it's similar. And I bought a Sovereign. I saw that there was a glitch to where you could get a black Sovereign, so I bought one. And now I have a Sovereign again, because the glitch doesn't work. But it's a cool bike, if you can get it. It's a little wobbly while you try and drive fast, but it's a fun bike. And then next to that's the LCC Avarus. It's a very cool bike. I dig this one. There's a lot of cool options you can do with that one. Make it a lot of different ways. And next, my favorite bike of all time, the Western Zombie Bobber. I probably drive on this one 80% of the time. This is probably what I'm usually on. Awesome bike. So now we're into my sports category of vehicles and whatnot. First one here is the Annis Elegy RH8. Classic car. Everyone should own it. It's great handling, great everything. Next to that is its big brother, the Elegy Retro. Another really good sports car that I really like driving. I didn't like it at first, but I've gotten used to it. So this one's really become my second favorite sports driving car. Next to that is the Sultan. I plan on getting the upgraded version of it, but until then I just have this one holding the spot. I really dig driving this car. It's a good car. It's just I want the upgraded version more. And next to that, you have to have a Futo in the garage. It's just a ridiculous car to drive. I'm getting much better at driving this one, so I'm keeping one in my garage at all times just for practice, because I am going to learn how to master this car and drifting. Now next to that is the Sentinel Classic. I really dig this car. I didn't think I was going to like it at first, but it's grown on me a lot. It's kind of a pain in the butt to drive, but it can be fun. You can do a lot of cool stuff in it. And right now, my favorite sports car is the Pfister Comet Safari. I haven't even done a video on this. I just bought it. This car is ridiculously awesome. If you have not bought this car, you will want it. I'm probably going to do a video pretty soon on it, but it's a really cool car. And next to that is the Drift Tampa. Like I said, I'm trying to learn that drift stuff, so I'm trying to get as many cars in different styles that I can to try to figure out how to do it. I'll figure it out one day. So I don't have many supercars. I only have a couple. And this first one here, the Autarch, or however it's pronounced, is my newest one. I'm still not sure if I want to keep this one or not. I'm still testing it out because I'm not really good at the supercar racing aspect of it. I've never been really into the supercars. So I've got to really test that one out to find out if I want it. But the Vagner, this one right here, I really dig this one. I love the way it handles. It's an awesome car. This is always going to be in my garage. It's just one of those ones that I could drive really well. So I dig it a lot. But that's it for my supercars. I only got those two. Just no reason to collect a bunch of really expensive vehicles anymore. But I do have my racing bikes here. And one of the ones that I use the most is the Batty. Love this one for long distances. It's got a great top end. Take the armor off of it so it makes it lighter and faster. And this is a really good bike. And next to that's the Dinka Akuma, my other racing bike. Same thing, take the armor off of it. Makes it lighter, faster. A lot better to drive. You'll explode sometimes on crashes, but hey, you gotta give up something to get something. Now, these vehicles here are mainly my mission vehicles, because this is the heavy Nightshark. I use that for pretty much anything that I need to just ram and bust through, stuff like that. It's a really good vehicle. We call them the unit and the crew. It's a very awesome vehicle. Next to that is the Duke of Death. Really my favorite of the armored bulletproof type cars. It's just awesome for missions. Now this last part here is my off-road vehicles. Now I gotta have my Sand King XL because that's how I've been making a bunch of extra money spawning and farming those. So, and plus it's a really cool vehicle for just climbing mountains and stuff like that, going through all the ditches and water. It's a pretty cool off-road vehicle. But this one right here, the Vapid Riata, is fastly taking its place because I can pretty much do everything that I can do in the Sand King in this vehicle, but faster. Now, one of my favorite off-road vehicles is the Vapid Trophy Truck. It's fast, has a problem with rolling, but you know, that's just the way it is with some of these off-road vehicles. But I really do dig that one. And this one I've been giving a try again. It's the Coil Brawler. I had it a while back, didn't really like it, but we've been using it a bunch more, so it's becoming a lot more fun. But then for just ridiculousness, you gotta have the BF Bifta. This thing's fast and ridiculous. I don't know, I just love this vehicle. I've had it ever since it came out. It's just one of those vehicles you just gotta have to complete your garage. It's just an awesome vehicle. And then finally, my last vehicle is the Sanchez. It's the only off-road motorcycle that I really use. Alright, well, this is Greywitch. This has been my garage tour, and I hope you enjoy it, and I shall see you next time. Peace!